everyone, welcome back to Carnage Comics. I'm Adam and this is The Pull. Let's get into it. So first up, I've got this Something Crawled Out. This was a free book at my comic book store, and the description in the back sounded really good, so I was excited to read it, and I was pleasantly surprised. Like, it was genuinely good for something from such a small indie publisher. This had a little bit of sexiness in it at one point. It has tons of mystery and intrigue. The characters have depth. The art is pretty good, actually. And yeah, so at the end of this, you have this character who thinks her best friend's the devil, and there's people disappearing in town, and there's this villain, and really intriguing and interesting book. And I'm going to continue with it. As long as it continues to be good, I'll have it on my pull list. So, really cool book. Next up, we have Epitaphs from the Abyss. The only thing going for this book is the cover. There was one story in here that was just kind of okay. It was this last one where there was a guy who was texting and he gets in an accident, and there's this doctor that like takes him to a hospital. I won't ruin it for you. That is worth reading. However, the other two, the art on this has been terrible. And if you're a Tales of the Crypt fan or Epitaphs from the Abyss fan, from the original EC comics, then the art on this is really disappointing. I'll probably continue with it just because the covers are sick, and I'm going to hope that it gets better. I'll give it a little bit, maybe 5 issues kind of thing. Next up, we have Namor number 2, and this book is just okay. You know, for something from Jason Aaron, I've been kind of let down a little bit, but it is building towards something. There is this character, I really liked her. I think it's the first appearance. She shows up here at the end as, let me show that page there. She's like from the Indian Ocean kind of area. She looks kind of like Polynesian, and so that's kind of cool. But the rest of the story so far has just kind of been meh. So, moving on. Next up, we got Deadpool number 5. And this was actually good. This did surprise me a little bit. I thought I knew what was going to happen. It didn't quite happen like I thought. So, Deadpool's healing factor has been kind of shut down temporarily, I guess, by this, I don't know, special sword. And he loses an arm and a leg. So here he is, he's down, he's got an arm and a leg, he's missing, and it's not regrowing. So until his healing factor is back, Ellie is going to take up the mantle of Deadpool and do some missions. So that's really cool. I'm excited for that. I want to see Ellie in the suit as Deadpool, and I hope that she can be as colorful as Deadpool, and this looks really fun. I think she's got more of a moral compass, so that is that. All right, here we go. Now it's Wolverine at Revenge. This is by Greg Capullo and Jonathan Hickman. Greg's on the art, of course. The cover's actually pretty cool. I got the red band version. I didn't open it. I did read this one. I think for the next one I'll do the red band. But the art in this was great. Greg Capullo is an awesome artist, right? Like, no arguments there. And this story was pretty good. I liked it. I'm going to continue with it. It's only a 5-part series. So they actually kill a couple of heroes off. I won't ruin it. But I really like the bad guys in this. It's Mastermind. It's Omega Red. It's Sabretooth. It's Deadpool is the villain in this, so I really like that. And the one surprising one is actually Colossus is working with the bad guys. So Wolverine is left on his own, and that's kind of what this is about, is on this cover here for issue 2 is that he's going after these guys. So they try to kill Wolverine. They actually put a bomb in his chest and blow it up, and you think that for a second, like, oh, well, did they kill Wolverine? Obviously, he's probably got a little bit of plot protection since the book's named after him, but basically blasted to like nothing and finds a way to bring himself back, which is really cool. Okay, now we moved on to one of my favorite books that I've been reading, although it's only issue 2. It's Dark Knights of Steel All Winter. So in this issue, you have basically this kid again, and he's in color, whereas everything else is in black and white. Here, let me show you a couple cool pages there. Anyway, so Slade saves them, and he's like, hey, what's going on? And this Adeline is like, this kid is going to save the world. We need to get to this place. And Slade's like, let me help. And she's like, I don't think so. So they set off on their own, and Slade kind of follows behind. Well, then Rose shows up I don't know who Rose Wilson is. I guess it says Slade's daughter. Not really up on all of the lore here. Anyways, she ends up fighting Adeline and killing her. Slade shows up to try to save everybody and is unable to do so. And anyways, so this kid's got some power and they're left trying to basically this is the power the kid has to bring like color back, and he kind of like blasts Rose away. I don't know if Rose survives, but anyways, so it's just left here at the end with Slade and this kid. So next up we have Dark Knights of Steel Heir to the Sea on the back, and this is different. So like at the end of this is kind of what you expect, but they find this kid and he's under the water, and Martha's like, hey Jim, come help me lift this kid. Well, the kid's dead, he thinks. But anyways, to get him out, and the kid can breathe both water and air, and you got this woman here who looks a lot like someone, and anyways, so you're left thinking it's Namor and the Kents, so it's like the Kents find Namor and they don't find Superman, which so a really cool concept and really excited to continue on. I actually like the backup story in this one a little bit more than the front one this time, but still a great book. All right, and last but not least, we've got Ultimate Spider-Man number 8, and I love this issue, guys. I don't need to open it up. There's not like any action in here, but it was funny. It created character depth and it progressed the story. So I'm really just having a great time with this and just excited to really continue with it. So that was Ultimate Spider-Man number 8. So in this, you find out that they're trying to recruit Peter to their new job, or to a new job working for Ben and Jonas. And there's basically, he finds out at the beginning here, the symbiote can talk to him and almost has like a mind of its own. It seems like less like AI and more like actual intelligence. So that was pretty cool. And then you get to meet the Sinister Six in this. And everybody seems pretty cool. All the villains, they've got Kraven, they've got Mr. Negative, but they got the cat burglar guy, which I guess I'm thinking he's the guy that trains the black cat. I forget his name, but he runs one of the burrows, and I'm just like, he seems kind of lame. Maybe they'll make him cool. I don't know. And then, of course, you had Mysterio, which Mysterio looks sick in this, and I'm really excited about Mysterio and his confrontation with Spider-Man. And that, guys, was the Pull Review. I hope you like this content. If you could like and subscribe, pass it off to your friends. I really appreciate it. See you in the next one.